Hey YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Sean, aka Sean Knight 3000. How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? Anyway, I'm here at work and it's almost 3 a.m. It is Sunday morning and it is freezing cold here in the city of Chicago. The city beautiful tonight. When I left the house, it was a balmy 4 degrees Fahrenheit with a wind chill factor of about 25 below. Yeah, it was nippy, to say the least. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about the weather. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine hit me up and we were talking about it. And I just thought, it got me thinking, you know? So I started thinking to myself, maybe I should make a video, post it up and see if I get any kind of response, or maybe somebody else who is a lot smarter than me can give me an answer to this question. Like I said, I'm not here in Chicago. I live here. I've been here my entire life. I'm a Chicagoan through and through. And I've been dating interracially, I'm going to say, for more than half my life. And I've had my successes and I've had my failures, and I've had a lot of good times and some bad times thrown in there too. It wouldn't be any different if I was, exclusively dating, black woman or black women only. Relationships are relationships, regardless of the race. And I understand that interracial dating is a hot button subject, Some people are for it, some people are against it, some people are neutral, to each their own. If you like somebody, you like somebody. And it doesn't matter where they come from, it doesn't matter what race or religion or creed or nationality they are, you like who you like. And if you fall in love with that person, trust me when I tell you, the color of their skin is the last thing you see. When you love somebody, what you see is the person you love, But I'm not going to talk about that. That's not the subject of the video. Like I said, a friend of mine hit me up Thursday, and I was at home because I'm off Wednesday and Thursdays. And we were talking, and he was asking me, he's in Chicago as well, and he was asking me where could he go to meet a woman outside of the African American race, to meet him. Specifically, what he was looking for was a gorgeous white woman. And for the life of me, I had absolutely no answer for the man, because I've faced the same problem as he's facing now. And that's always kind of confused me a little bit, but not really. Like, if you live in the greater Chicagoland area, and that's pretty much Cook County, currently there are over 5 million people living in Cook County. And yet out of over 5 million people, I'm going to say out of 95% of the black guys in the city of Chicago, and I'm sure a lot of brothers can log in and attest to this too, I'm going to say 95, maybe even higher than that, who now have a relationship with somebody outside of their race, whether it's a black or whether it's a white chick or Asian girl or Native American girl, that rarest of all rare, Indian girl, Arabic girl, Hispanic, whatever she is. You did not meet her in the city of Chicago. You met her outside the city. You met her probably in Indiana or Wisconsin, or she took a plane to meet you, or you took a plane to meet her the first time. And if she's living here now, she relocated here. Because, like I say, I don't have a clue where women who date outside their race are interested in black men. I have no clue where to go to meet these women. I never have. And so I couldn't tell my guy anything, like, I don't know where you can go to meet a woman, to meet a white woman in the city of Chicago. And I don't have an answer for that. I mean, I wish I could say, you know, definitively that, you know, you go here, you go there, and, you know, they're waiting on you, you know, but I have no idea why that is. I mean, the opposite is no problem. I mean, if you live in the city or you just visit, I guarantee you, you go downtown, you go down to the Loop. We don't really call it the Loop here, it's just downtown. It is no problem. You go into a Hyde Park, you go to the north side. Hell, I live in the south suburbs, and yet you see interracial couples out there all the time. You see white guys with black women. Every day, all day. That's no problem. But and if you do see a black guy with a white girl, or with an Asian girl, or with a Hispanic girl, or an Indian girl, or an Arabic girl, or like I said, that rarest of all rare creatures, the Native American girl, the black guy did not meet her in the City Beautiful. You know, she did not come from Chicago. He met her someplace else, and she probably, most likely, she relocated here. So, if you are a woman, you know, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, Arabic, or Native American, and you date black guys, and you're in the city of Chicago, or just the greater Chicagoland area, that includes Cook County, all of Cook County, you can even be in DuPage, or any place else, Kane County, any of the surrounding areas, the suburbs of Chicago, you might say, and you date black guys, log in, comment, video respond below, because we need to create some sort of network where black guys can meet you and you can meet black guys, because like I said, I've been here my entire life, and I've been dating interracially for over half my life, and yet I've never met anybody outside my race that I had a relationship with who was from Chicago. Not ever. And like I said, I don't understand that. I really and truly don't understand why that is, but at the same time, I do understand. I mean, Chicago is probably the most segregated city in the entire US of A, you know? It's not impossible to go from a white neighborhood to a black neighborhood to an Asian neighborhood to a Hispanic neighborhood, back to a black neighborhood, and you don't see any other races in that general area. Everybody sort of clumps together, you know? So maybe that's part of the problem. But there's got to be women in the city of Chicago who are not black, no offense to my sisters, but who are not black, who are interested in dating black men. I just don't know where those women are. So I'm gonna put this out there and say, where the hell are you? And please stand up. Stand up and put your hands in the air so you can be seen, you can be recognized, and the brothers that are interested can find you. Because I have no clue where you guys are, where you are at all. And rather than have, you know, every time you want to date somebody outside your race and you're a black guy, you got to go down to Indiana, or you got to go to Wisconsin, or you got to go to Minnesota, or you got to go to Michigan. How about some homegrown talent? There has got to be, like I said, there are over 5 million people in Cook County alone. There has got to be some gorgeous women out there in this area that are interested in black guys. And if you know why definitively there aren't that many, hey, log in, comment too. I'd be interested in finding that out, even though I got a pretty good idea. But before we all jump to conclusions and paint the city as one thing or another, hey, let's just try and figure out how we can fix it. All right? All right. I've gotten warm. Took a little 10-minute break. So I'm going to get back on patrol. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace.